Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share some things about what I wish I knew before I started bartending. Now, when I first started bartending, I had no idea there were just so many different income streams that you could get into. It's really not talked about enough. The only thing that I see online is people talking about either working in an establishment or at a bar or mobile bartending. There's so much more in between. You could even create your own lane. So this is for the bartender that know that they are worth more. They just don't know how to get there. So this is for the one that's ready to grow, ready to expand their territory. So one thing that I would like to say is bartending is just the entry point. I do not want you all to be stuck behind the bar and be bartending for 5, 10, 15 years and don't have anything to show for it. Nobody told me about the content creation. Nobody told me about cocktail classes. Nobody told me about bar consulting. Nobody taught me about the menu curation. Nobody taught me about the teaching, the coaching, the spirit education. This industry is so big and so amazing, and you could literally craft out your own lane, exactly what you want to do. You can create it. If you don't have the job that you believe that you should have, you can go out and magically create one for yourself. This is more than just a hustle. This is something that you could really turn into your dream career, and I'm here to help you out with that. Now, let's talk about money and pricing, because these are the things that I wish that I knew. So, regarding pricing, when you are first starting to level up and go into your business, when you know that you want more, so when you come up with your services and your offerings, pricing is going to become an issue for you. I didn't realize that pricing yourself has such an emotional attachment to it. And the reason why it's so emotional is because you're still trying to figure out your worth. Learn from me and learn from my mistakes. I gave away a lot of my time, my energy, my expertise for free, all because I just didn't understand my value. So I want you to remember, when you guys raise your prices, it's really about your identity and who you see yourself as. Do you see yourself as a millionaire, or do you see yourself just strictly getting paid hundreds and doing backyard boogie parties for the rest of your life? Which one? This is what I wish I knew about mindset and self-worth. This has been quite a struggle for me. The moment that you start leveling up, you will probably start to second guess yourself. It's normal. Everyone goes through it. I went through it. I still wrestle with imposter syndrome. Just thinking that I'm not good enough, that I'm not the expert that other people see me as. Sometimes you'll feel like you're not really a business owner, even though you're still figuring it out. You really have to see yourself as a leader and stop seeing yourself as a worker. And that is going to take a little work. And what I also wish that I had knew before I started bartending is about the internal battles that people don't talk about. You're going to start to outgrow people. You are going to not align with how people used to see you. When you are constantly around people that no longer align with you, they are going to remind you of who you used to be, and you have outgrown that. But when you do go out and you do start leveling up in your business and you start to begin to have more faith in yourself, I guarantee you will start to meet your real community. You will begin to start meeting people who are on this journey with you that are going to help you along the way. You are going to be divinely aligned with people that are here to help you and here to get you to the next level. And it's so exciting. You're going to be like, dang, where y'all been all my life? And also, I want to talk about how difficult it is to stay motivated. Oh my goodness. That's one thing that I really struggle with, but I'm learning that I will not always be motivated. You know what's going to get me through and what's going to get you through is being consistent. So, F all of that motivation, that's not going to carry you there. But what helps me when I'm lacking motivation and I need to just, get a little kick in my behind to get me going, I listen to motivational YouTubes. I listen to affirmations. I do EFT tapping. I do all those things that trigger the mindset to get it back where it needs to be. Because it's okay to feel these things, but you have to acknowledge them in the moment. So just earlier, I happened to be feeling discouraged about some things that have been, going on in my business with sales and things like that. My sales aren't what they usually would be. And I was feeling discouraged about that. But instead of fighting it off and not talking about it and not confronting it, I brought it up, I said it out loud to myself, and I figured out what I could do to combat that. What's going to get me out of that mind frame? What's going to put me back in the mindset that I need to be able to get things done? So once I listened to some motivational YouTubes, I just came across a young lady. Her name is Jazz. I can't think of her last name, but I'm going to tag her video down below. But she really got me back on my game today, even got me into making this video. So shout out to you, Jazz. But what I really want you guys to leave here with is, you are allowed to charge more. You're allowed to change careers. You're allowed to be creative. You're allowed to have flexibility. You're allowed to have freedom. Okay? You are allowed to build something nobody else understands but you. So I want y'all to keep going. I want you guys to have faith. I want you guys to have faith in yourself. Entrepreneurship isn't easy and it's not for everybody. But if it is for you, if deep down inside you really want this, it is worth it for you to put all your effort into. Because I guarantee you, once you step out of that comfort zone and you try different things and you start doing the things that you're scared of doing, that's where the success is going to come in. So lock in with yourself, lock in with your goals, know what you want out of life, and don't ask permission for it. Hope this was helpful to you. If it was, let me know. Let's chat in the comments, and I hope you liked and subscribed. If there's something you would like to see out this channel regarding bartending, let me know and we'll talk about it. Bye.